Hey guys, it's Olivia. Haven't made a new video in a really long time. I just felt like starting to make videos again. Here we go. I'm gonna do a haul video. I have a big box right here full of stuff that I got from a couple of different websites. Some of it I've tried, some of it I haven't tried yet. I'll swatch some stuff and yeah, so here we go. So I'm going to start with the stuff that's over here on my desk. I have M.A.C Fix Plus. Now this is something that I've seen on a lot of beauty gurus channels, but I always imagined it to be like super expensive, and then I looked on the website, not that expensive, so I decided to get some. And I love it so far. I've used it a couple times. Like when they say that like you get what you pay for, you really do, because like I don't think, other than the Milani setting spray, I don't think I've ever used a setting spray that worked as well as this one does. I'm sure there are some like super expensive ones that work even better, but this is just fine for me. It's really hydrating, it sets my makeup, and all the makeup just like melts into each other, and it just looks so good and natural. Gives me a really nice finish. M.A.C Fix Plus, I love this stuff. I believe it was like $24 for this bottle, and it's a pretty big bottle. And I got the M.A.C Fix Plus right on the M.A.C website. But the next item that I bought is this simple sensitive skin micellar cleansing water, and I got this from Ulta. This was about $9 for this bottle, and this stuff is like, it's like a miracle. This stuff, honestly, it's like the best makeup remover I've ever used. Micellar water is really good for people with dry skin because it hydrates and tones along with removing your makeup, so that's a plus for me because I have really dry skin. But this stuff, you just like squirt some on like a little cotton pad. It's like in Mulan when she's like singing and she takes off half of her makeup. That's what it's like. It's like one swipe and like it's just gone. So yeah, this stuff is amazing. But this is probably the most expensive item that I purchased, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I am in love. I'm in love with this, and I really like the brush that comes with it. It's really nice. It's like a little double-ended brush. One end is like a packing brush, and the other end is a crease brush. I really enjoy the brush, but the palette itself is like, this is like my color palette. Like these colors, just, I have green eyes, so warm tones really work well with my green eyes. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, this palette is a godsend. I think my favorite colors so far, I've only used it on myself once and I used it on my boyfriend once, but I'll link that video in the description below. But this one, Real Gar, Love Letter, Red Ochre, Golden Ochre, and Burnt Orange, I think are my favorite mattes. And there's only 2 shimmers in here, but both of them are really good. This is my first experience with Anastasia eyeshadows, and they're such good quality. They blend beautifully. They're so pigmented and soft, and there's not even a lot of fallout either. So this palette is everything that everyone always says about it is true. It's amazing. And it was $42 at Ulta. This I bought at Target, and this is some Covergirl Professional Loose Powder in the color Translucent Fair. I got some of this because Tati said in one of her videos that Covergirl powders are really good, and I'm almost out of my Maybelline translucent powder, and excuse me. My phone just went off, sorry. Tati said that the Covergirl powders are really good, and I needed a new one because my Maybelline powder is almost out, and the Maybelline one kind of, it like latches onto my dry patches on my face, but I don't find that this one does. The only complaint that I have about it is that the cap is not very securely put on there, and the holes are too big in the sifter, so a lot comes out when it's like, if you like put it in your makeup bag and walk around with it in your purse, like it'll just all come out into the top, so you can't really get like a small amount. But it's really soft, super finely milled, and yeah, this is pretty good. Next item, this e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I've been hearing about this for a really long time, and I'd never used an eyeshadow primer before, so I just thought, what the heck, it was like $1 for this. It's like a pinky beige color, and it works pretty well. I'm wearing it right now, and I have no complaints so far about this. LA Girl StrobeLite Strobing Powder. Okay, This shocked me. I got this on Ulta.com just because I wanted another highlighter, because for the longest time the only highlighter that I had was a Wet n Wild highlighter, which is good, but the color, it was gold and it was just a little bit too dark for me. So I bought this LA Girl in the color 110 Watt, and it's so good. Like the formula, it's soft, it's pigmented. I don't know if you can see that very well, but here, I'll swatch it on the back of my hand. But like, look at this. It's like, it's a really, really nice champagne-y pale gold color. It's pigmented. It blends out wonderfully. I'm just so shocked by this because it was only like, I want to say it was like $3, $4 for this, and it's the perfect color for me. So yeah, I'm wearing this one right now on my cheekbones, so I'm very impressed. Okay, next item. So next item is another highlighter. This is a Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder. These are very popular among beauty gurus on YouTube. I've heard a lot of good things about them, so I bought one, and I got it in the color Precious Petals. It's like a peachy champagne pinky color. I'll put that one right here. It's right there. So it looks a little bit darker than the other one, but still beautiful, just as pigmented, and this one was about $4.99. I guess I'll do the rest of my Wet n Wild products first. So I bought another liquid Catsuit liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Flame of the Game, and it's a really pretty bright orangey red color. I'd like to say that it's a color dupe for Anna Nicole from Jeffree Star. I love it. I'm wearing it on my lips right now. The formula is really nice. It's not sticky. I don't really feel like there's anything on my lips right now. The applicator is a little bit hard to use. It's like this, it looks like a chair. It's like a little seat. I mean, it fits in the curves of your lips pretty well, but it can be kind of big when you're trying to get in the corners or on your cupid's bow. But the formula is really nice. The color is opaque. It's a beautiful shade. I already have 2 other shades of this. I have the rosy one, and then I have the coral one, and I love those both too. My other Wet n Wild product I got was the PhotoFocus foundation. This has been blowing up on YouTube because it's so affordable. Wet n Wild has been stepping up their makeup game lately. All these products they're coming out with are so good. The whole PhotoFocus line is really nice for face products. I like this especially because the little applicator, it's just like a little plastic spatula, so you don't have to like dump stuff out. You can just swipe it on your face and go. I got the color Shell Ivory, and they have a really cool tool on their website where you can type in the shade and brand of what foundation you use right now, and then it'll tell you what shade of this you should get based on what your current foundation shade is in another brand, which is cool. It says on the back here, Goodbye Photo Flashback. It's supposed to work under 7 different light conditions. It was tested with smartphone, flash, with and without, so it's really good for taking photos. I haven't actually used it on my face yet, but I'm really excited to. Okay, I think that's it for Wet n Wild. I do have a couple more Anastasia products to talk about. I picked up a BrowWiz. It's my very first one. I'm using it right now. It's in the shade Blonde. I like it so far. I like it as much as somebody who is just learning how to do their brows can. I'm sure that like when I get a lot better at using it, I'll love it a lot more, but as of right now, it's good. I find that the pencil is a little bit, just a teeny bit too like stiff, but I mean, I guess that's the way it's supposed to work because I've never worked with a brow pencil before. I've always done brow powders. But, yep, it has a little spoolie on one end, and then the pencil on the other, and it's retractable. It's really nice. So I got one of these. And my last Anastasia product is a lip gloss in the shade Caramel. It's this really beautiful brownie pink nude color. The lip gloss formula itself this is my first lip gloss, just like that was my first eyebrow pencil. I just decided I wanted to try lip gloss because I've mostly only done matte lips before, and I figured I'd change it up. But yeah, this color is really, really pretty. I wore it the other night. It wasn't uncomfortable. It did come off pretty soon after I put it on, but that's the great thing about lip glosses, that you can always reapply them. They don't dry out your lips. Your hair, if you have long hair like me, and you have the windows down in the car or you have a fan, then if your hair gets in the lip gloss, then it's a little bit messy, but it's a quick fix. So yeah, I like this so far, and I definitely want to get some more shades. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm a mess. Now this I bought before I picked up my BrowWiz, because I didn't know that I was going to buy the BrowWiz. I bought that on a whim. But I bought this online at Ulta.com, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the BrowWiz, and it's a L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I've heard tons of beauty gurus talking about how this is really good, it's a good dupe for the BrowWiz. I bought the shade light brown because for some reason I thought that my brows were a light brown color, which they still might be. Like, here, I'll swatch the BrowWiz and the L'Oreal next to each other. This one has a spoolie on the end too. When I went to Ulta and bought this BrowWiz, I wasn't sure which color to get, so I asked one of the employees, I'm like, look at my brows and tell me what color BrowWiz I should get. And they told me to get blonde, which shocked me because I never really, I guess I always wanted to think that my brows were like a light brown color, but they're not. They're blonde. But this, I just swatched them next to each other. This is the L'Oreal and this is the Anastasia, and they look almost the same color. So maybe if I'm feeling like going a little bit darker with my brows, I could use the L'Oreal one. I'm going to talk about these, which are some free samples that I got in my box when I got my Ulta stuff in the mail today. I got a sample of the NARS Orgasm Blush. I actually already have this, so I'm probably going to sell this in a bundle on Poshmark. I will link my Poshmark username below, along with the rest of my social media. Orgasm blush, it's pretty good, but it's just, I don't really like shimmery blush, so it's pink and it's got like gold shimmer in it. It's not glitter, but like, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll be selling that on Poshmark. And then my other free sample that I got is some Juice Organics repairing shampoo and conditioner. It doesn't have silicone or parabens in it. It's made with coconut, and so it probably smells really good, and it's for damaged or color treated hair. It's a little sample. Alright, now I'm going to talk about everything else in my box, which I bought off of a website called shopmissa.com. I heard about it from ShanXO, and she bought like so many things from that website and did a haul, and then she did a makeup tutorial the next day with them, and there were some products that she said were actually pretty good, and everything on that website is $1. And it's not like a sketchy website either, because they have a whole page explaining how they're able to sell things for $1 and still like be in business, because that was like kind of sketchy to me at first. Some of these products are quite shocking, like this mascara. Like, I've never really been a fan of mascara because I find that it's really heavy on my lashes, it flakes off, it's clumpy, and then I even bought the Benefit Roller Lash, and I found that that one still felt really heavy on my lashes. So I got this one, it was $1. It's called the Amuse Volume Mascara. It's in this little gray packaging. The brush is really big, but I'm wearing it right now, and this is the first mascara that I've ever worn that doesn't feel like my eyelids are always like this. Like, it doesn't feel clumpy, it made my lashes spread out, it's really black, it like pointed them up to the sky, and I love this stuff. It was $1. You should go buy it. Another thing that I got from Miss A are these brow mascaras. Unfortunately, neither one of these colors is going to match my brows, but yep, I got these Kleancolor Famous Brows Tinted Brow Mascara. I have the shades. Where are the shades? Pretty sure this one is light brown and this one is medium brown. I bought these because ShanXO said that she bought one of them in her Miss A haul. And she said that they were like pretty much glue for your brows. They work really well to keep your brows in place. But since they're not my color, I'll be selling these on Poshmark as well. And they were both $1, just like everything else in this Miss A haul. Now these, they sell LA Girl on the Miss A website, and I bought 2 shades of the ProConcealer because it's very popular. However, this is the second time that I've bought a ProConcealer that I thought was going to be my shade because it was the lightest one I could find on the website, and it's super orange, which is kind of a bummer. So I'll probably sell this one on Poshmark as well. However, this one I got because I saw that Laura Lee said that these make really good contour if you buy them in a darker shade, like good for cream contour before you put your powder on. So I'm going to try that out. I've never done cream contour before, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, the dark one is in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and then this light one is in Light Ivory. Now, I also bought a nail polish from the brand Kleancolor. It says Opaque Matte Nail Lacquer, and it's in the color Winter Waltz. Now, this is another product that completely shocked me. It was $1, and like, you know how in order to find a good opaque white nail polish, you usually have to find some obscure indie brand and pay like $20 for a bottle of good nail polish. But this is $1, and like I put some on my nail and you can see how opaque it is, and I'm covering up red and purple nail polish, but like look at this. It went on and it completely covered my nail polish, and it's matte, and it's like, it does take a while to dry, so you have to be careful. That's why I have like a big chip here, because I thought it was dry and it wasn't, and I like touched it. But now that it's completely dry, it's not coming off. And so this was a really good find for me, because I've been looking for a good white nail polish for a long time, and this was $1. So I recommend this nail polish. I want to say that it's probably, maybe all the rest of the colors are good, but I know that formula can sometimes change when you in different colors. So, but this one itself is really good, and the other ones are probably pretty good too. So this is another thing recommended by ShanXO. It is the Kleanista Duo Eyeliner. One side has a pencil. It's a pretty thick pencil, as you can see, and it's pointed. It's a little bit hard, but it goes on really creamy, and it's not like pitch black, so it's good if you want like a smoky waterline. And then this other side is a liquid liner with a felt tip. Now normally I wouldn't use a felt tip, but this liner is just, it's so black and like it's opaque and it's matte, and it dries pretty fast. The one thing I did find is I swatched the liquid liner when I first opened up the package, and then a few minutes later it was dry, and I touched it and it did kind of crumble a little bit, so as long as you don't touch it, it should be okay. I haven't actually used it on my eyes yet though, but I will soon. So these are color correcting sticks. They're a little bit soft right now because it's like 100 degrees in California, which is where I am right now. And so they were in the mailbox, and I went out and got them, and they were like a little bit warm, so that's why this one looks all messed up. But I got an orange and a green, because green is good for covering up red spots, and orange is good for covering up dark circles. So I look forward to using those. Those are also from the brand Kleancolor, the Kleanista Concealer Sticks. Alright, 3 products left. Oh, just kidding, 4 products left, and they are all lip products. This is, it just says Kleanista on it, but it's just a little lipstick. It's like a rosy pink color. This is pretty sheer, but it's like, it's not stiff or anything, and you can build up the color. It does smell like artificial flavoring, like it smells like gummy bears kind of, which I don't really dig, but yep. So that's that swatch. I feel like it'd be good for like a natural makeup day if you don't want to like wear a big thick liquid lipstick. And then I bought 2 liquid lipsticks from the brand AOA Studio. They're the Wonder Matte liquid lipsticks. This one is the shade Likes. This one is Likes, and this one is the shade Blessed. Likes is like a bright Barbie pink color. Here, I'll swatch that right here. There's that one. It goes on really opaque. They smell like Jolly Ranchers. I like this candy smell more than I like the other candy smell though. I enjoy this one. The smell is pretty, the color's pretty, it's opaque, and it dries down matte. I did swatch these earlier too. I did notice that when I swatched them, after a while it did sink into the lines on my hand, so I can imagine it'll probably do the same thing on your lips. But for $1, can't really complain. This one, a little bit more patchy than the other one. This is like a more of a brownie pink nude color. That one is Blessed. It goes on smooth. That one didn't settle into the lines as much as Likes did. So yeah, I'll try these on my lips soon and I'll give you an update about how they are, because $1 liquid lipsticks seems pretty crazy to me. I'm keeping an open mind. Okay, so last product I bought. I got this from Target because I've used Simple wipes before and I liked them, but at Target I couldn't find the Micellar wipes from Simple, which are really good. If you can find Simple Micellar wipes, those are really good. The Simple regular wipes are not good. They're really rough on your skin. Like, I'll take one out right now. Like, the texture on them, it's like bumpy and it's rough and it kind of hurts when you use it. They don't smell like anything, which I guess is good, but they're also not that wet either. It feels like they don't have a lot of product on them, so they're kind of dry. They dry out really fast when you're like going to wipe your makeup off. You do like one section of your face and then it's all dry and you have to use another one. I feel that you have to rub really hard if you want to take your makeup off with these. So I've just decided to just use them for swatches. I'm using the bottle of Simple Micellar water now to take off my makeup from my face. But like I said, if you can find the Simple Micellar wipes, those are good. Or you can get the bottle of Micellar water and a little package of cotton rounds from CVS. Okay, so that is everything that I've purchased makeup-wise since I've been in California. So I'm in California until August. I totally forgot to mention that. But yeah, I came here at the end of May, and I'm here visiting my boyfriend and his family. And I'm here until August, so I kind of took the opportunity because I found that the stores here have way better selection of stuff. So yeah, I kind of went ham. But yeah, so thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe and like if you liked the video. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching.